Welcome back to Next Bike World, the channel where we dive deep into the latest and most exciting machines hitting the road. Today, we're exploring a motorcycle that strikes an almost perfect balance between sport performance, touring comfort, and everyday practicality. This is the 2025 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT, Yamaha's sport touring flagship that continues to evolve, sharpen, and refine itself to keep riders grinning mile after mile. If you've been looking for a bike that blends exhilarating performance with long-distance usability, then stick around because this machine has a lot to offer. Let's start with the basics. The Yamaha Tracer 9 GT is built on the brand's well-loved sport touring platform, but for 2025 it has been fine-tuned with a blend of technology, comfort, and premium features that elevate it above the competition. At its core, it runs on the same 890cc liquid-cooled 3-cylinder CP3 engine that has become something of a legend in Yamaha's lineup, producing around 117 horsepower and 93 Nm of torque. This triple delivers smooth, linear power across the rev range, with enough punch in the mid-band to keep things exciting and enough top end to satisfy spirited runners who love to push the bike on twisty mountain roads. The character of this engine is what sets it apart. It's lively and engaging, but at the same time refined enough to cover hundreds of kilometers without fatigue. The transmission is a slick 6-speed gearbox paired with Yamaha's quick shifter system for clutchless upshifts and downshifts. This is a huge plus for both touring and sport riding, making transitions seamless whether you're overtaking on the highway or ripping through tight bends. Yamaha has also included their assist and slipper clutch, reducing lever effort and preventing rear wheel chatter during aggressive downshifts. For 2025, small refinements in fuel mapping and throttle response make the Tracer 9 GT feel even smoother and more predictable. A must-have trait for long rides where fatigue can creep in. Suspension is one of the defining aspects of the Tracer 9 GT, and Yamaha hasn't cut any corners here. The bike comes with KIB semi-active suspension, which adjusts in real time based on road conditions, rider input, and load. Whether you're gliding on highways, carving through twisties, or navigating bumpy back roads, the system adapts to keep the ride composed and comfortable. Riders can switch between two main modes: a more comfort-oriented setup and a firmer, sportier 1A directly from the cockpit. This level of adaptability is something you usually see on much more expensive bikes, and it makes the Tracer 9 GT stand out in its price bracket. Speaking of handling, the lightweight aluminum frame and well-balanced chassis design give the bike an agile yet stable feel. At just over 213 kilograms weight, it's not feather-light, but it certainly doesn't feel like a heavyweight tourer. Instead, the bike strikes a sweet spot, feeling nimble enough for daily use while planted and confidence-inspiring at higher speeds with luggage attached. Add in Yamaha's advanced electronics package A featuring a 6-axis with lean-sensitive traction control, cornering ABS, slide control, and wheelie control, and you've got a motorcycle that feels both playful and safe in nearly every riding condition. It's a machine that inspires trust, even when you're riding aggressively or tackling unpredictable terrain. Now let's talk about comfort, because Yamaha knows this bike has to double as a touring machine. The 2025 Tracer 9 GT comes with an ergonomically refined seat and adjustable handlebar positions, allowing riders to tailor their riding triangle for long-haul journeys. The windscreen is height adjustable with one hand, providing surprisingly good wind protection at highway speeds. Heated grips come standard, and Yamaha has also equipped the bike with integrated hard side cases that can swallow a decent amount of gear, perfect for weekend trips or longer tours. Add to that cruise control, and you've got a motorcycle designed to eat up miles without leaving you worn out. The cockpit is another area where the Tracer 9 GT shines. Yamaha has equipped it with a 7-inch TFT display that is both bright and highly customizable. Riders can switch between different layouts depending on their preference, one offering a traditional, sporty gauge layout, and another prioritizing touring information like range, temperature, and trip data. For 2025, Yamaha has improved connectivity features, allowing riders to pair their smartphones for navigation, calls, and music directly from the screen using the Yamaha My Ride app. The bike also features a new joystick control system that makes toggling through menus easier and more intuitive, even with gloves on. In terms of design, the 2025 Tracer 9 GT continues to embody Yamaha's sporty yet practical aesthetic. The sharp, aggressive front end is dominated by a set of full LED headlights with cornering functionality, ensuring maximum visibility during night rides or when leaning into dark corners. The bodywork is sculpted to not only look dynamic but also improve aerodynamics and airflow around the rider. The dual-tone paint schemes and premium finishes make the bike look every bit as premium as it feels. Yamaha has done a great job at making the Tracer 9 GT appear sleek and modern without being overly flashy, striking a balance that appeals to both younger riders and seasoned tourers. Another unique selling point is Yamaha's focus on rider aids that truly enhance the experience rather than just ticking boxes. The semi-active suspension we mentioned earlier is paired with integrated riding modes that adjust power delivery, traction control sensitivity, and suspension behavior all at once. Riders can choose from sportier or more touring-friendly setups with a few button presses, transforming the bike to match the day's ride. The fact that Yamaha packages so much advanced tech into a bike that remains approachable for intermediate riders is a big part of its charm. As for the price, Yamaha positions the Tracer 9 GT competitively within the premium sport touring category. For 2025, it comes in at around $15,500 in the US market, or roughly a negation 14,000 in Europe, depending on region and taxes. When you compare this to rivals like the BMW F900XR, Kawasaki Versys 1000 say, or even the Ducati Multistrada V2, the Yamaha often comes out as a better value, offering similar or better features at a slightly lower cost. It's not the cheapest option, but the amount of technology, refinement, and versatility you get for the price makes it one of the best bang-for-buck bikes in this class. In summary, the 2025 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT is a motorcycle built for riders who refuse to compromise. It gives you the thrills of a sport bike, the comfort of a tourer, and the practicality of an everyday machine all wrapped onto one package. With its engaging triple-cylinder engine, adaptive suspension, advanced electronics, touring comforts, and aggressive yet refined styling, it's a bike that feels ready for anything. Whether you're blasting through canyon roads, commuting to work, or setting off on a cross-country journey, the Tracer 9 GT feels at home. Yamaha has taken an already beloved machine and elevated it with just enough improvements to keep it fresh, modern, and competitive in 2025. For riders who want a do-it-all motorcycle that doesn't compromise on fun or comfort, this is one of the top contenders in the market. So, what do you think of the new 2025 Yamaha Tracer 9 GT? Does its mix of performance, comfort, and value make it the ultimate sport touring machine? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming reviews here on Next Bike World. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next ride.